Have you ever been lying in bed, just about to fall asleep, and then boom, a memory hits you like a freight train? Something you said years ago, something you did, something so awkward, so embarrassing that your whole body cringes. Maybe it was a weird text, an old selfie, a failed joke, or that time you overshared in front of the wrong people. And suddenly, you're not in the present anymore. You're back there, reliving it, cringing so hard it feels like your soul just flinched. Let me tell you something you probably need to hear right now. You're not alone. Everyone has those moments. Even the people you admire, even the ones who look like they got it all figured out. But here's the question that matters. Why does it bother you so much? And more importantly, how do you stop it from haunting you? Let's break it down. Think about it. The reason you feel cringe when you think of your past is because you've grown. If you're embarrassed by who you were, that means you've evolved. You're wiser now, sharper, more self-aware. The past version of you, yeah, they were a bit messy, but they didn't have the knowledge you have now. They didn't know better, but they were trying to fit in, trying to be funny, trying to be loved. And isn't that kind of beautiful? Would you laugh at your old photos and actually get angry at that kid for their fashion choices? No, you'd probably chuckle and say, wow, I really thought that looked cool back then. So why do you judge your younger self so harshly for choices they made with the same innocent mindset? You replay that awkward moment like it was a movie. Every word, every expression, every pause. But guess what? Most people didn't even notice. And if they did, they forgot. Because everyone is too busy cringing over their own past to remember yours. You are not the main character in other people's stories. You're a passing moment, a background noise, a single frame in a massive reel of their life. You're not being judged. You're remembering yourself more harshly than anyone else ever did. That feeling of, ugh, why did I do that? It's not a punishment. It's a mirror showing you where you've changed. It means you care. It means you have a conscience, humility, and a desire to be better. If you never cringed at your past, you'd either be perfect or a narcissist. And guess what? Nobody's perfect. So don't aim for it, aim for progress. So what can you do? Here's the pattern to move on. You're cringing now because you've grown. That's proof of progress, not proof of failure. The person you were back then didn't have the clarity you have today. They were learning, adapting, surviving. Don't judge that version with the wisdom you only gained because of them. Regret looks back and says, I hate that I was like that. Responsibility looks back and says, I'll grow from that. You don't heal by wishing the past away. You heal by choosing who you'll be moving forward, intentionally, patiently, powerfully. Take the power away from the past by owning it. Make it a joke. Share it with a friend. You'll find that when you stop hiding it, it loses its sting. Embarrassment turns into connection when shared with the right people. You're allowed to change. You're allowed to outgrow old versions of yourself. You're allowed to look back and cringe. That doesn't make you fake. It makes you human. Let go of the need to be perfectly composed in every memory. You are learning. You're still learning. Life is not about being uncringeable. It's about being real, being bold, and being willing to be seen, even when you're still figuring things out. So the next time your brain hits you with a cringe attack, pause, smile even, and say this. That was me, a version of me that got me here. They weren't perfect, but they were necessary, and I honor them. Because healing is not about forgetting the past. It's about changing your relationship with it. And the more compassion you give your past self, the more peace you'll feel in the present. So keep growing, keep changing, and don't be afraid of a little cringe. It just means you're becoming someone better.